dreamers, and welcome back to PERLA'S Dreams. Scorpio, Sagittarius, this is your reading. And again, guys, these are general readings, so only take whatever resonates, and please leave the rest. Something doesn't smell right. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Something doesn't smell right. You are mm, 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 mm. Something's not adding up, whether this is in your finances or this is in love. There's something that is being omitted here, something that's not being 100% communicated. You're picking up on it. There is this confrontation with somebody of like, like, this is not adding up, this is not right, this is uh, mm, 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 you're definitely in an energy of like being super alert during this time. Who are you catching in a lie? There, and again, guys, if you hear noises in the background, there are teens and dogs in this house. I try my best to record while they are in school, but I'm only home for a few days this week, so I need to use the time that I have available. Um, Before I go away tomorrow again. Um, this, I don't know. Like uh, I'm picking up this energy. Like somebody really being extremely sad and disappointed over who you're catching in a line. Maybe this was somebody that you really entrusted, or somebody that you really, like, you believe that they were loyal to you. And there is this conversation, or there's a conversation amongst a group of people, and there are things that you're being confronted about. So somebody is dragging you into some type of gossip, type of space where people are saying that you said certain things, or and you're kind of sitting there in like disbelief, because you're like, I first of all, I never said that, and second of all, like, this person would never say that I said that. So it's a complete shock to you, um that this person is saying that you said certain things, or this person is disclosing things that are very private to you, not necessarily a secret, like you slept with someone's husband or someone's wife. That's not what I'm talking about. But things that were very private to you. So like, let's say maybe you had an issue with like self-image, or maybe you had an insecurity about something, and you confided in this friend, like, I'm very self-conscious about this or that, but it's not something that is openly known, right? Something that you keep very private, and now people are talking about it, like it's coming up in conversation. You're just like, well, I know who I said that to, but that was in confidence. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's that type of energy, but it feels very, very heavy because of who it is. Because again, it is somebody that you is somebody that you've trusted, somebody that you trust, somebody that you didn't think was going to break your trust like that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it smells very funny because the things that are coming up, like, you know exactly who you said it to. Um, and I feel that you may have told this person something that was a lie in order, because I again, there is a sense where you have been hearing or you have been sensing, because like this whole like something doesn't smell right type of energy makes me feel that you may have questioned this person's loyalty the past few months, and you may have been wondering to see if this person was the one that was talking behind your back or something like that. So I feel like some of you told this person like a little white lie, right? Like, oh, I you know, I did this or I did that, to see if this person was the one spreading it. And because of the lie that you told this person, and then you're hearing it from like a third party, it's like a confirmation, like, yo, this BH has been talking behind my back like this entire time. Like, this person has been doing this like behind my back this entire time. So someone is really like showing their true nature to you. Which really sucks, to be honest with you, but it is like there is a space where this is happening, honestly, to help you break free from this person, to help you break free from being connected to this person. And the funny thing is, like, anything, they always say, like, there's this saying, like, in Spanish, lo que se hace en la oscuridad sale a la luz. Like, todo sale a la luz. Everything comes to light. Anything done in darkness eventually comes to light. And I feel that you have been asking God, or, you know, spirit, however it is that you connect, to really allow you to get into alignment, to really allow you to get into alignment with your path, with your purpose. And in order for that to happen, there are this false foundation that you've been living on has to crumble in order for you to build something solid. And that includes certain people that are around you, certain people that you have confided in. And as difficult as this time is, you know, knowing that this person that you have trusted for all these years has really been stabbing you in the back. Like, even if you look back at like either relationships that you had, like romantically and stuff like that, like this person always had they always had their hands in how certain relationships ended for you. And I feel like all of that is coming to light during this time. So when you find betrayal like this, it is very hard to manage at that moment in time. So just give yourself the time to grieve the ending of this connection with this person that you may have called friend or whatever, like sister, brother. Because again, it is somebody that you really held to a very high standard when it came to friends. Like, I don't feel like you use that word very lightly, and the fact that you did and this person betray you is definitely you definitely need to give yourself the space to grieve it. We have the Seven of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles with the in the reverse with the Seven of Wands, and we have the Page of Cups with the Three of Swords. The Page of Cups is in the reverse. So again, I feel like you are allowing yourself to see the true nature of somebody. You're allowing yourself to see the true nature of a relationship, right? And again, I'm not picking up this as a romantic thing. I feel like you genuinely thought that this person was your friend, your person in that way. And the fact that they have betrayed you in such a way, there is a lot of anger and there is resentment here. There is a grieving process that I feel that you really should allow yourself to experience, that you really shouldn't try to run away from or anything like that. And I feel that as the days and as the weeks go by, you're going to find out even more and more, especially how this person play a role, whether it was on a long-term romantic relationship that you were in, or a marriage that resulted in a divorce. I feel like this person was the things that you were venting to them about, the things that you were disclosing to them about, like how you felt lonely or how you felt unseen or whatever in your marriage. This person was bringing it back to who was now your ex, and played a very big role in how things ended between you and your ex. Um, and all of this is coming to for you to have a little bit better, more like a better discernment when it comes to who it is that you are inviting into your space. And as your closing message, we have the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. And as I was shuffling, we have this energy of be devoted and be committed. And I feel that we'll get to what the book says, but this being devoted and this being committed, it's like, if you really want to be committed and devoted to your path, to your purpose, then you have to be committed and devoted to grow within those spaces of what that journey looks like. And in this moment in time, that journey looks like seeing and like really seeing people's true colors who have been in your life, and also allowing yourself the opportunity to grieve something so that then you can release it and then you can move forward. So keep that in mind. With the Sage, we have page 60. Let's see what it says real quick. Be willing to go the whole road and back again. This will allow you to be the best you can possibly be. You wanted to follow your path. You wanted to follow your purpose. You wanted to walk a certain path. You wanted to walk a certain journey, like, a certain path. And throughout that journey, foundations that are not built, foundations that are not solid, right? Foundations that are rocky, that are shaky, and things like that do have to be broken down so that you can create a solid foundation from which to grow in. That unfortunately comes in that space where, hurt and pain dwells, right? It's that space where that is like we cannot avoid it, right? And the more that you try to avoid being in those spaces, I feel personally, right? I feel that the harder they are when you do come across them. So again, and I keep on repeating myself, and I know I sound like a broken record, do not deny yourself the process of grieving this connection to this person. Do not allow yourself the process of grieving the trust that you had, the loyalty that you thought that was there, because the thing is that if you try to dismiss this, if you try to make it seem like, oh, whatever, they're lost, like without really allowing yourself to process it, I feel that then you're gonna shut people completely out that do not need to be shut off, that do not need to be shut out of your life, right? This was a learning experience. This was, it served this person served the purpose that they were meant to serve in your life. And I know that hearing that, you're like, oh, you're making, no, I'm not making excuses for them. What I want you to get is to the point that there was something in the space that you needed to learn. And now that things are coming to light, now that you're seeing this person's true nature, give yourself the opportunity to learn the lesson. Give yourself the opportunity to embrace this space, right? Instead of robbing yourself the opportunity to learn from this. And with that, I do want to say, that is all that I have for you at this moment. I know it may be a little frustrating or whatever, but the rest of the clarity, the rest of the of how this is going to unfold for you is for you and you alone. This is just kind of like the introduction of what's coming, and to kind of prepare yourself so that you are able to surrender to the way that spirit wants things to unfold for you. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.